Welcome back to Simple Washoku. Did you know that people who eat the most ultra-processed foods have a 20-30% higher risk of early death? Most store-bought cold ramen sauces fall into this category. That's why today I'll show you how to make a refreshing, no-additive cold ramen at home. Let's bring a pot of water to a boil. We'll use it later for cooking the noodles and preparing the vegetables. Now let's make the soup base. It's a light and refreshing sauce made with dashi, soy sauce, vinegar, beet sugar, and lemon juice. Add all the ingredients into a bowl and mix well, making sure the sugar is completely dissolved. I'm using this organic rice vinegar I found at Sprouts Farmers Market. It was only $3.99 and it adds a gentle tang without overpowering the flavor. Vinegar is also known to support digestion and help you feel refreshed, which makes it perfect for a summer dish like this. Once it's done, we'll chill it in the fridge while preparing the toppings. First, wash all the vegetables thoroughly under running water to make sure they're clean and fresh. For the okra, simply trim off the stem. We'll boil them later, so no need to cut more than that. Cut the tomatoes into bite-sized pieces. Slice the cucumber in half and scoop out the seeds with a spoon. Removing the seeds keeps the cucumber crisp and prevents excess water from making the dish soggy. Then cut it into thin strips for a refreshing crunch. For the eggplant, cut it in half, score the skin with shallow cuts, and then slice it into bite-sized pieces. Scoring the skin helps the heat penetrate evenly, allows the flavors to soak in, and keeps the skin from peeling off during cooking. Now let's make the thin omelet strips called kinshi tamago in Japanese. Crack 2 eggs into a bowl, add a pinch of salt, and whisk well until smooth. Heat a frying pan over medium heat. Add 1 tablespoon of rice oil and make sure it's nice and hot. Then pour in the egg mixture, spreading it thinly across the pan. Cook the egg gently on one side until set, then flip it over and cook briefly on the other side. Once done, transfer the omelette to a plate and let it cool. After cooking the omelette, use the same pan to make the chicken and eggplant topping. Add a little more oil, then place the chicken pieces in the pan. When the chicken is about halfway cooked, add the eggplant. Cover with a lid and let it steam for about 1 minute. Next, pour in 1 tablespoon of sake, cover again, and steam for another minute. Finally, remove the lid and season with 1 tablespoon of soy sauce and 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. I'm using expeller-pressed sesame oil, not the toasted kind. It has a lighter aroma and a higher smoke point, so it's great for cooking. Sesame oil does contain vitamin E and natural antioxidants like sesame, but because it's mostly omega-6, a little goes a long way. 1 tablespoon is enough for this whole pan. If you prefer a lighter finish, start with 1-2 teaspoons and adjust to taste. For the cleanest flavor, turn the heat off before adding the oil, so the aroma stays bright without getting heavy. When you shop, look for 100% sesame oil and expeller-pressed, and avoid blended oils with vague sesame flavor labels. Give it a quick stir, and the chicken and eggplant topping is ready. Now let's cook the okra. Boil it for just about 1 minute. Overcooking makes it slimy and mushy, so keep it short to preserve its fresh texture and bright green color. Next, add the rice noodles. I chose this brand of rice noodles because the ingredients are only brown rice flour and millet flour, nothing else added. That means it's gluten-free, easy to digest, and perfect for anyone avoiding wheat. Using brown rice and millet also gives these noodles a bit more fiber, minerals, and nutrients compared to regular white rice noodles. It's a simple, clean option that matches the spirit of additive-free Japanese cooking. The package says to cook for 4 minutes, but this brand is quite firm. I found that 6 minutes works better because the noodles will firm up again after rinsing in cold water. Of course, cooking time is up to your preference, but I recommend trying around 6 minutes. Once the noodles are cooked, transfer them to a strainer. Rinse them in a bowl of cold water 3 times to remove excess starch and to cool them down quickly. Finally, drain them well so the noodles stay light and refreshing. Now it's time to assemble our cold ramen. Place the chilled noodles in a bowl and arrange the toppings neatly on top: okra, tomato, cucumber, eggplant with chicken, and the thin omelette strips. The colors should look bright and refreshing, just like summer in Japan. Finally, pour the chilled soup base over the noodles. And here it is, cold ramen, Hiyashi Chuka, a beautiful and healthy Japanese summer dish made completely additive-free. The noodles are perfectly chilled, the vegetables are crisp, and the light sesame flavor brings everything together so nicely. It's refreshing, healthy, and truly feels like summer in Japan. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to subscribe to Simple Washoku for more additive-free Japanese meals you can easily make at home. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.